awake. I'm so sorry. I don't know who needs to hear this message, but I have an urgent message for someone. I don't know how long the message is gonna be. I do look like a raccoon with my little dark circles, but I'm tired as hell. But anyway, and I just want you to keep a very open mind to this message. There's no cards in this message, so it's just a pure message, okay? So don't ever 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 play a role in someone's life that you don't have the title for. And I want you to listen to me very carefully, because this message has come to me in the morning, and Spirit has urged me again to give this message right now. If someone is coming to you 1 o'clock and they tell you that they have all of these emotions for you, they do see you as a great asset, they do see you as beneficial in their life, but unfortunately they cannot fulfill that role to be the person you want them to be in your life, but they want you to be that person in their life. Don't ever be out here fucking waiting for anyone to step up and level up to be on your motherfucking level. Because right now, what you're going to do in this fucking scenario is you're going to be an intern doing the job of a manager. You are going to be an intern, and I'm not looking down on anyone, right? You're going to be an intern when you're going to do the job of a CEO. You're going to be a fucking cleaner when you will have the title as a cleaner when you're actually doing everything in the fucking household, or within the position and or in the company that you actually applied for. Because this is exactly how it is. When someone recruits you and they cannot give you the title, they cannot give you the benefits, why the fuck are you there fulfilling the role? Why the fuck are you there holding space until someone is ready? Like, this is something that I really don't understand, because that is exactly what it is. When someone comes to you and someone tells you like, oh yeah, I just broke up, I'm really not ready for a relationship, but I really like you and I do feel that you can fulfill the role. Fuck that. Fuck that. What you do is you tell that person, I'm very, very sorry to hear that. I do wish you the best in healing, but I'm not gonna hold space for you until you're back on your motherfucking feet to fuck off and build with someone else. Because the thing is, right, it doesn't matter whether it's man or a woman. People will let you hold space and build a foundation so that they can fucking go out when they're back on their feet and build the entire structure of the house with someone else when they heal. People are holding you or keeping you in their life for them to, so that you can hold space until they ready and healed to be up here. People are out here looking for people to heal them and hold them up while they're outside living their own life. People are out here hiding you, because you need to understand, right? People know who you are before 3:33 on the clock, before you could even know who the fuck you are. Because sometimes, right, we are so blinded by our own incredibility. Sometimes we are so blinded by our own power, by our own uniqueness, because like, God will show you your true power, right? But people out here will diminish that power. People will keep you in a fucking dark room, make you feel that you are not all that, but people only want to have you for themselves, where they don't even fucking deposit anything in your life. It doesn't matter whether it's money, energy, food, just the love that you deserve. People will not give that to you, because people want to have that for yourself while they're out here living their life, because people are too fucking afraid to lose you as an individual. Don't be out here fucking holding space for someone else until they're back on their feet, and then they go to people that is less than fucking you. And I'm not looking down on anyone, but I'm just being fucking realistic here, okay? Another thing that I want to touch base on, if you are a sole provider for yourself, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, and a lot of times, right, it is okay for a man to take care of a woman. It's not even okay, it's preferable. It's how things should be. Like, a man should be a provider, right? But if you are a man and or a woman Don't let anyone take advantage of your good energy. Don't let anyone take advantage of your hand and of your kindness and of your pocket. If you are a woman watching this, right, and I'm not looking down on any man, I'm not looking down on any gender, I'm just being fucking realistic here. If you are a woman and you are taking care of your kids and you have a boyfriend, whether it's the father of your children and or whether it's your boyfriend, don't stay in relationships just for dick. If you have someone who is useless in your life, get rid of that person. If you are being someone's mother in a relationship, get rid of that person. Don't stay in relationships just because dick is good. Let me tell you something, right? For men and for women, if you are going to stay in a relationship just for sex, you are digging your own hole into misery, because this individual know for a fact the only thing that they can give you is their private parts, and they can do whatever the fuck they want. Don't be out here, especially if God is isolating you, don't be out here having sex without any protection. 6:16 on the clock as I just watched. Don't be out here having sex without protection. That is why there is a thing such as protection. That is why there is a thing such as condoms. The moment when you're going to have raw intercourse with these individuals is the moment when you really opening up toxic fucking cycles, and you don't even know how the fuck to get rid of these people, because you're not just carrying Jeremy or Amy's energy, you carrying all of this stupid ass sick ass motherfuckers that they fucked before you. You are also carrying their trauma, their hurt, their attachments to other people and partners, and you really want to go through all that when you knew for a fact that you have worked so fucking hard to get over it. Don't let people just into your space just because you feel lonely, my dear. This spiritual journey is not easy. The 7:07 on the clock, this spiritual journey is really lonely at times, but like they say, it's lonely at the top of the food chain. You know what I mean? There is a reason why God is isolating you, and there's a reason why you have to go through all of these things. There's a reason why you have this big heart. Don't be out here sharing your big heart with motherfuckers who are just opportunists. Don't be out here sharing your big heart and just staying in the fucking place that you're not supposed to stay in because you are loving the person. You don't love the person, you love the idea of the person. You don't love the person, you love yourself, and you have so much love within yourself. Sit back, watch how people treat you, watch what people give you, test people. And I'm not saying play with people's emotions, because the society out here is completely fucked up. There's a difference between testing people, and there's a difference between playing with people's emotions. You know what I mean? Test people to see how people treat you. See how a person treats you on the first date. See how people are treating you on the second date. See how people are treating you after 3-6 months. Don't just fucking jump into relationships. Why the fuck do you want to hold space for someone who does not even fucking hold space for you? I don't know. I just need to touch base on this again. When someone tells you that they are not ready for a relationship when you are ready for a relationship, go find yourself someone who is ready for a fucking relationship, because you are going to be 6-7 months to 3 to 5 years in a situationship with a motherfucker that wants to still fuck a lot of motherfucking bitches and hoes and niggas, and then come back to you because you are home to them. Don't let these motherfuckers use you as a dumping ground, my dear. Don't let someone just fucking open up your door and see like, okay, when I go through shit, I can go to Sandy. When I go through shit, I can go to Nick. When I go through shit, I can go to whoever. Don't let your motherfucking door be open to these bitch ass hoes. And I'm so sorry to say this, because I do feel like Spirit wants to really focus on the fact that people are taking advantage of someone. And this is like this is really a collective message, because I do feel it on the collective level as well. You need to understand, right? When God is isolating you, my dear, I can tell you stories because I've been in isolation for quite a long time, right? When God is isolating you, He wants you to be more closer to Him. That is why He's isolating you. He's isolating you so you could see what and who people really are. This is why when you are quiet and you are alone and you are without distractions, you could really hear all of the messages that your spirit guides wants to tell you. 10:01 on the clock. Don't be a motherfucking placeholder for no motherfucking one, regardless of how beautiful the motherfucking eyes is, regardless of the swag that they have, regardless of their job title or the car that they drive or what the fuck they have. If you're into the street, no disrespect, if you're into the street, it doesn't matter how many motherfucking tables they have every weekend. 10:23 on the clock. It's time for you to align yourself with where you want to be. Ask if this is really the person that you want to be with in the next 5 to 10 years. Because if you're gonna give a child to this motherfucker that keeps you as a placeholder, this individual will not even take care of the child, my dear. Like, let's just be honest here, okay? Like, you could see the good in people, but keep on saying the good in people is what's having you fucked up in the first place. And I'm being honest with you because I was there as well. I used to be a people motherfucking pleaser. I used to hold out space for people in my life. I remember, just a quick look, a little story time, right? I remember like a couple of years ago, I think it was like four years ago. Was it four? Something there. I was in a situation, right? And this guy told me, this is why I'm telling you as well, because I'm speaking from experience. This guy told me, oh yeah, I don't want to have a relationship, but I want to spend more and more time with you. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not going to give you all of the relationship benefits because of the fact that it's not fair to me. Why you want me to play girlfriend and house wifey in your motherfucking life when you just broke up with your girlfriend? And he's like, yeah, because I like you, and when time goes on we can see how things go. So I at the time I've been seeing this guy, and I actually had an on and off boyfriend, right? So then I left my on and off boyfriend and I focused on this individual myself. To my biggest regret, I'm very happy that I left my on and off boyfriend at the time, because he was very, very, this man was very toxic. He will call me up at 2 a.m. in the evening just to understand where I was. Like, anyway, that's a story for another day. So then when I left my on and off boyfriend at the time, I was focusing obviously on this individual, right? Just for this individual to just up and leave and take someone else. And I was like, so I did all of this hard work to make you understand how loving and caring you are and how good of a person you are. I was doing all of this work to fix you, to help you get fixed. 12:34 on the clock, just for you to up and leave to someone else. And I see this shit play out in front of my face, right? And I didn't say anything about it. I sit back and I watched to see how things play out. And then the girl that he was with, they also ended things after 2-3 months, just for him to find someone else. Anyway, doesn't matter. Long story short, after a long time, after 3 years, we realized that this guy is gay. Anyway, moral of the story is, don't hold any space in your heart for anyone that is not serious, my dear. The person will not choose you. The person will not do the same for you, regardless whether it's a man, whether it's a woman. Doesn't matter of the gender, doesn't matter of what they what is this word that they are saying? Anyway, I cannot remember the word that they are saying, but don't do that to yourselves. I will always say this in all of my messages. People know exactly what they are doing, my dear. They know your value. They know who you are. So don't disrespect yourself. Hold space for God and hold time for God. Be patient with yourself. Just because you are ready for a relationship, the person that you are meeting that might not be ready for a relationship, but that is why you move on to someone who is really, really ready to give you what you deserve and what you want. Because there is someone out there that will be able to give you something that you want and something that you will deserve. Sometimes people will not put a label on it, but people will be like, okay, me and you, we see each other, we only see each other, we only speak to each other, and then when things goes on, we will see how it goes, and you never know where it will go. But don't be with people that make you feel confused, because right now you don't have time for fucking confusion in your life. You have a mission that you have to fucking focus on, and that mission is to get closer to God and to focus on your motherfucking self. okay? And I don't mean to be rude right now. I just need you to understand why I am saying this. Again, people know who the fuck you are. People just don't want you to know who the fuck you are, because the moment when you're going to get away from these stupid ass toxic ass motherfuckers is the moment when you're going to walk straight up into the abundance that God has for you. Don't downplay yourself. Don't fucking sleep on your fucking self because just because you feel lonely or you feel some type of way. Again, it's lonely on top of the motherfucking food chain, but once you're on top, it's your choice to decide who's gonna eat with you. Because remember, not everyone that sits at the table will help you fucking clean the kitchen when it's time to leave. You know what I mean? So that is the message. I really hope that it helped someone. I'm so sorry for the swearing, but it was a very heavy message that I had to say. Take care of yourself, love yourself, know that God knows exactly what he's doing. God will not isolate you for without the valid reason. You will get tests, you will get temptations, but listen to what people are saying. Listen to what people are requesting, because people out here will request loyalty from you when they're not even loyal to you. You know what I mean? So don't be loyal to motherfuckers that are not loyal to you. Be loyal to yourself. Be loyal on your journey. Be loyal in your spirituality. Be loyal in your discipline within God, and be loyal to God, because God is the only individual, only being on this earth that will never ever forsake you. Okay, 16:16 on the clock. So voila. Thank you so much for being here. I do wish you a beautiful evening, a beautiful remainder of your day. I'm gonna go inside again because right now it's 43 degrees, as in literally, so I'm dying. Okay, anyway, ciao.